I've got some quick updates for you. Let's start with the Fed. The most recent rate hike on February 1st was only 25 basis points. This was a relief to many stock market investors and traders as it marked the first quarter point increase that we've seen from the Fed since they started raising rates in March of 2022. Every other rate increase since then has been 50 or 75 basis points. Let's talk about the market. Knowing the stock market is a forward-looking machine, it's probable the Fed's softening stance on inflation boosted investor confidence to kick off the new year. Last month, the S&P 500 grew by about 252 points, and so far that theme seems to be continuing into February. Of course, we still have a ways to go before fully recovering from previous market highs posted back in December of 2021. Everyone, of course, wants to know where the market is headed next. Are we entering a new bull market, or are we in the midst of another run-up inside of a longer bear market? Nobody knows for sure what's going to happen, and anyone claiming to have that crystal ball is really just prognosticating at best. And like all predictions, sometimes they'll get it right and be lucky, but most will get it wrong. And I want you to consider this honest assessment of the market by Richard Thaler. This guy is a Nobel Prize winner for behavioral economics. And in December of 2020, Barron's asked him what investment opportunities investors should look for after the pandemic. And his answer is gold. He says this, quote, "It's not knowable." That's exactly the sort of thing we pride ourselves in not doing, trying to forecast what the world is going to look like 6 months from now or a year from now. For individual investors, the best strategy is benign neglect. Create a sensible long-term portfolio and then ignore it, unquote. And, I couldn't agree more. Maintaining a well-diversified portfolio that's aligned with your risk tolerance is the long-term path to success. Trying to get rich quick or seeking to avert every market downturn is a recipe for disasters. And I'll leave you with one more quote from the book of Proverbs. It says this, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." Lastly, if you're interested in learning about the many retirement and education account changes that recently came about through the Secure Act 2.0, okay, 1.0 came out 3 years ago. This is 2.0. Check out my most recent blog post linked in the description below. And in closing, if you may feel that the investing and personal finance space is becoming more and more complicated, and that's of course because it is, and it always is. So instead of trying to become the expert, I highly encourage you to get someone in your corner to give you sound financial advice and coaching. If you'd like to schedule a complimentary consultation with me, you can book a meeting on my website. Go to www.matthewjholt.com. Until next time, may you be blessed to be a blessing.